Hello everyone and welcome to Geiselsberg. Now today we've got to do some work here. So we're going to get cracking on that straight away. I'm not going to waste any time today because there's a couple of things I want to talk about, so it's going to be easier to do that while I am doing some field work, which means I should turn the time down as well. So I asked a question in my last video about what people thought I should do regarding finishing the series now or doing another year. I only had one reply. That was from Charlie Sims, who suggested that I finish the series once I've harvested all the crops. Now I think that's a good idea. I think I will probably do 1 or 2 episodes afterwards, because as this is seasons, as we all know, the prices are not necessarily going to be highest right at the time you sell it. So it's good if I can, do an episode or 2 longer depending on when the price is best. And that way I can try and get the most amount of money, because all the money from here is going to move to the next map, whichever one it's going to be. I haven't decided yet. As for the animals, I'm really unsure what to do with them. I'm thinking of maybe selling them all. That's because even though I could transfer them, I think it's going to be quite difficult in seasons to transfer the animals with their current, weights, pregnancy, all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be quite difficult, so I need to have a look at that. But again, let me know what you think. If you think it's a good idea for me to take the animals with me, then depending on how far we're going, if it's too far, then we just won't be doing it at all. But if it's not too far, and I can work out exactly how to do it without making a mess, then we could. It is a possibility. So, like I said, this area here, we're going to cultivate it, and we're going to plant some grass. So I'm not going to plant the grass today. That's going to be a job for probably the midweek episode, I think. Today we've got some woodwork to do, and also some cover crop to sow. We're going to put a cover crop into field 43. And we won't be planting anything ourselves in there, because we will finish before planting season comes. So that cover crop is going to be there as a bit of a freebie for whoever buys the land. We do still have the wheat to harvest, but if I do a quick check. So for the wheat, we've still got a couple of days. However, I need to keep an eye on the weather, because what I obviously don't want is poor weather. I think we might actually have to change plans, and I might have to do the harvesting today. Or at least in this game day. So I might be able to get away with doing it in the midweek episode by splitting this day in 2. Right, that's enough of the inside view. I was doing it to try and be a bit more realistic, but it is far easier outside, so we're going to do it outside. And I think what we'll do is we will just bang this onto a time lapse very quickly. I will race through this, get it done as quickly as I possibly can, and then we'll move on to the wood job that I mentioned. Because that job is not anything really big, but it is a money maker. So see you in a couple of minutes.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this.
Right, that is almost everything done. Just a very small patch by here, and then we're going to be ready to get the grass seeded. Grass obviously takes a long time to grow from the seeded stage anyway, but I'm pretty sure that we have enough time to get it all sorted before the growing season stops. Growing season is another couple of days, so we've got a bit more time still to get this done. So I'm going to go and get this guy over to the yard, and then we'll go and do that woodwork I was talking about. Okay, here we are then. So you will see I have loaded this guy up with boxes and bars, and we're going to sell it because we're not going to take any more trees down, and I'm not going to be investing in the sawmill. I don't think there's any point in investing in the sawmill at this late stage. So instead, we're going to start selling off this wood. That is going to be today's job, making some money from the wood. Now, I have absolutely no clue if these prices are good or not. I mean, honestly, no clue at all. But we'll find out now. I'm hoping I can sell from the trailer. No. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Right. Let's go and grab the tractor. Whoa. That's really, really annoying. Also need to cut the grass so that we can have some silage. I'd like to have silage to sell at the end of the series. So we've got a bit of chaff in there. We've obviously got loads of silage over at the farm. I say loads, it's not that much, but it is a good amount. So yeah, we will have to try and get that sold. Right, and I'm hoping that if I just sort of tip them off, that will be good enough. This is, of course, not the easiest way of doing this. And I think, yes, I did. I just missed the trailer. So let's see, can we sell it like this? Whoa. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I really don't have a clue. I'm doing a really bad job here. Right. Slowly. Right, this is not going well, is it? Let's move this guy off. And I'm going to do something that may not seem very realistic, but I think I'm going to have to. Because I should. Yeah, okay, we're getting paid for wage payments. I'm going to slow time down. I'm going to break my own rules today. Why can I not sell this? Sale of wood products. That's right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's literally where we're standing. I don't know what's going on here. Well, I do have a way around it if it really doesn't want to sell. But I want to persevere. I would like to. No, nothing. Okay, well that's rather annoying. I will, in that case, have to sell these manually. Not what I planned at all, to be honest. So, what have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bars. So, how much are the bars worth? Per 1,000 litres, the bars are the thick ones. So, 2, 3, 2, 2. 2, 3, 2, 2 times 5 times for 5,000 litres times 8. Oh, wow. So, I will get rid of these afterwards, but for now I'll add the money in. 92880 for the bars. Wow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 of the boards. What are the boards worth? 1209. So 1209 times 5 again, times 12. Okay, again, amazing. Go here. 72540. Wow. So if we had managed to sell all of those, that's what we would have got. For now, I'm just going to kick these out the trigger so we don't accidentally sell them. Because that's not what I want. Because what I'm going to do, of course, is get these removed. There is a way to just delete them, but I can't remember how. Ah, is that how? Ah, look at that. So, that is how you do it. Now, of course, I am 100% aware that this is not particularly in line with my realistic method, but there is not much I can do about that sell point not working. Now, I do apologise for it looking ridiculous, but there we go. Look at that. So I think first thing we need to do here, we're going to do something smart. Let's repay that entire loan. So we've got 61,000, and we've still got a fair bit of wood left, which is very good. If anybody has been using the sawmill and knows of any issues, and they can tell me what on earth that was about, please let me know. I would be very interested to hear. For now though, what we're going to do is I'm just going to go and put this back by the sawmill, and then we're going to cut some grass, because next episode is reserved for the wheat farming. So let's just disconnect that. Right, I will go and get the rear mower and we'll do some grass cutting. See you in a minute. Right, here we are. So I don't tend to do much mowing in the Schluter, mainly because it's more of a pulling tractor. It's a tractor I use for the big heavy jobs, but unfortunately the Hurleyman is busy today. It's busy at the moment because I've got him cultivating the field that will be seeded with cover crop. So yeah, he's not really available. It will be later, but not just yet. And I'm gonna put the time up to ×5 now. I think we can just about cope. I just don't want to lose too many hours of daylight, that's the problem, because we are going to have to get that wheat. Well, I suppose we could do the wheat tomorrow. We could do it in the next episode. My only worry is that because it's a minus day, if the crops are wet in the morning, then we won't be able to do it. At least today. Oh, actually the crops are still wet at the moment. So even at the moment, we're not looking likely. Maybe by lunchtime, afternoon time, we'll be able to do it. But not right now, that's for certain. So it's not a big deal that we're doing other jobs at the moment, really. Not at all. If that goes dry today, then I definitely will do the harvest today. I would really like to be able to do it today. And of course this is the other reason why I don't use the Schluter for jobs like this, because it does only have a rear attachment point. So I have to do everything using just the side mower. The rear side mower. But it's a quick job. As you will have noticed, it's not taking me very long. There's not that much grass to cut. This is more just topping up that silage pit before I actually cover it. Because we may as well use all the grass we have and try and get it as full as possible. However, I don't think we're going to get any grass from the other silage pit, which means this probably is... from the other field, the one closer to the yard. So I think this is going to be the last bit that we have. I will get it all rowed up off screen, and I think I'll do most of the collecting off screen as well. Yes, depending on how much we've got, there could be a lot of collecting. I've got a feeling I actually fertilised this, but I don't really remember. So, yep, I'll do the wind rowing, and then as much collecting as I can. And I'll see you closer to when we're going to actually fill up the pit.
'Cause tonight, it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride. Ooh.
I have just finished picking up the headlands, and that has filled me up with 15,000 litres. So it's not the world's largest amount of grass, but it's pretty good, and that's, you know, going to equate directly into silage. So I'm really not unhappy about that. That's a good amount. So we're going to get the rest of this picked up. I don't know if I'll be able to fit everything into this load. I think I might be able to just about do it. Of course, I'd prefer it if we couldn't fit it all into one trailer, because then it means we got more grass for us to have in silage. But yeah, I don't mind. Let's see. There's not that much here. Just 2 more rows. I think we'll fit it all. I think we will. And then we'll tip it, and that will be us done for today. I've been keeping an eye on the crops, and they're still wet. Tomorrow is due to be even colder, so I'm a little worried that we might actually lose the crops. But we will just have to see, I suppose. I was eating my own mouth and my own words then. I wasn't doing a particularly good job of talking. Which is not really very useful when you're trying to record videos on YouTube. But there we go, that is it. So let's head on down here, and we can get this unloaded, and then we will cover it over directly. Oh no, we won't. I will compress it, and I'll cover it over outside of the episode. I don't think you guys need to watch me compressing chaff. Okay. There we go. So, how much do we have in there? 60,000. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It could be much, much worse. So, thank you very, very much for joining, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.